The stately halls of Amalienborg Palace have long been the backdrop for the carefully choreographed spectacle of the Danish royal family, but in recent weeks, the usually meticulous decorum has been shattered by a very public drama unfolding behind the gilded doors. At the center of this storm is Queen Margrethe II, the reigning monarch whose steadfast adherence to tradition has defined her reign, and her daughter-in-law, Crown Princess Mary, a modern woman whose progressive views have often clashed with the Queen's more conservative sensibilities. The latest flashpoint in this ongoing battle of wills came during a private family gathering, where sources say the Queen delivered a blistering rebuke to the Crown Princess, warning her in no uncertain terms to fall in line or risk the consequences. The Queen was absolutely livid, said one insider with knowledge of the incident. She made it clear that Mary's constant challenges to royal protocol and her attempts to modernize the monarchy were unacceptable and would not be tolerated. The details of the Queen's warning have been closely guarded, but it is believed that she took particular issue with the Crown Princess's recent advocacy for increased transparency within the royal household, as well as her vocal support for various social and political causes that have been deemed too controversial for the traditionally apolitical monarchy. Margrethe has always been a staunch defender of the status quo, said royal historian Ingrid Svensson. She sees the monarchy as an institution that must be protected and preserved, and she has very little patience for those who seek to rock the boat. But for Princess Mary, who hails from a more informal, egalitarian society in Australia, the rigidity of the Danish court has long been a source of frustration. She has made no secret of her desire to modernize the monarchy, to make it more accessible and responsive to the needs of the people. Mary understands that the world is changing, and she believes that the royal family needs to evolve with it, said one of the princess's close confidants. She's not interested in simply maintaining the status quo, she wants to be a force for positive change. It is this clash of visions that has now come to a head, with the Queen seemingly determined to put the Crown Princess firmly in her place. Margrethe is a woman who has devoted her entire life to the service of her country, said Svensson. She views the monarchy as a sacred trust, and she sees any deviation from the established traditions as a betrayal of that trust. But for Mary, the Queen's harsh words have only strengthened her resolve to continue pushing for reform. In the days since the incident, the Crown Princess has remained defiant, vowing to continue her efforts to make the royal family more accessible and responsive to the needs of the Danish people. Mary knows that she is fighting an uphill battle, but she's not one to back down easily, said her confidant. She believes that her vision for the monarchy is the right one, and she's willing to take on the Queen and the rest of the establishment to make it a reality. The tension between the two women has not gone unnoticed by the Danish public, who have watched the drama unfold with a mix of fascination and concern. Some have rallied behind the Crown Princess, seeing her as a symbol of progress and modernization, while others have staunchly defended the Queen's traditional approach. This is a conflict that goes to the very heart of what the Danish monarchy represents, said Svensson. On one side, you have a queen who is deeply rooted in the past, and on the other, you have a crown princess who is trying to chart a new course for the future. As the drama continues to unfold, the stakes could not be higher. With the Queen's advanced age and the looming prospect of a transfer of power, the outcome of this clash could have far-reaching implications for the future of the Danish monarchy. Margrethe has made it clear that she will not go down without a fight, said Svensson. And Mary is equally determined to see her vision for the monarchy realized. The question is, which one of them will emerge victorious? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain, the Danish royal family is in the midst of a profound and historic reckoning, one that will test the very foundations of the monarchy and the role it plays in the lives of the Danish people.